Good everyone, you're watching Radio Fixes. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to fix slow download speed in Microsoft Store. Now, there are a couple of steps which you could try to get this issue resolved. Now, the first method to resolve this issue is to clear Microsoft Store cache on your computer and then try to download the Microsoft apps from the store and check if your issue has been resolved. To do this, you will have to do a right click on the start button and then click on run. In the run window, you may go ahead and type wsreset.exe and then click on OK. So for a brief period of time, you would see a command prompt window, and with that following to it, you should see the Microsoft Store opening on your computer. And it will take about less than a minute to launch the Microsoft Store on your computer. Once you have the Microsoft Store, you can try to download the app from the Microsoft Store and check if you're able to download the apps. This should fix a problem. In case if you're facing a problem, now the next step to fix the problem is to go ahead and run the network troubleshooter. To do this, you will have to do a right click on the start button and then click on settings. Once you're on the settings, you may go ahead and click on system, and then on the right hand side you will see an option for troubleshoot. Click on it and then click on other troubleshooter to see the set of troubleshooters available under this section. Now here you may go ahead and run the network and internet troubleshooter. Follow the step-by-step instruction, and at the same time I would also suggest you to go ahead and run the Windows troubleshooter. You may click on run, follow the step-by-step instructions on the screen. Now what this troubleshooter will do is this will try to diagnose the problem within the Windows and see if there are any issues related to Windows. Once the diagnostic is done, it will try to repair the problem what it has diagnosed and try to fix the problem. After running this diagnostic troubleshooter for Windows update, the next troubleshooter what you could also run is the troubleshooter for background intelligent transfer service. You may click on run, follow the instructions what you're seeing on the screen and execute the troubleshooter. Once this is done, you may close this window, restart your computer and then check if your issue has been resolved. In case if your issue has been resolved, well and good, you don't need to try the next step. Now the next method is to go ahead and sign out and sign back into Microsoft Store. To do this, you will have to open Microsoft Store on your computer and then click on your profile for your Microsoft Store. And here you would need to use the option which says sign out. Once you sign out, you may close the Microsoft Store, reopen Microsoft Store and sign in back. For this, you will have to keep your credentials handy. Make sure you have your username and password for your Microsoft Store. Once you sign back to the Microsoft Store, try to download the apps and check if your issue has been resolved. In case if you're able to resolve this issue, well and good, you don't need to try the next step. Now the next method is to go ahead and repair or reset Microsoft Store app on your computer. To do this, in the search window you may go ahead and type Microsoft Store. You will see the best match for Microsoft Store. You can do a right click and then click on app settings. Once you're on the app settings, it will open the app settings for your Microsoft Store. The first thing what you will have to do is you will have to go ahead and click on terminate and then click on repair under the reset option. Now while you're doing this step, please make sure you have your credentials handy for your Microsoft Store. It is likely that it might prompt you to enter the username and password for your Microsoft account when you open the Microsoft Store once the reset or repair is complete. Once this is done, you may go ahead and click on reset. Once the reset is complete, you may go close this window, restart your computer and then check if your issue has been resolved. In case if your issue has been resolved, well and good, you don't need to try the next step. Now the next method is to go ahead and disable the VPN or proxy settings. To do this, you will have to do a right click on the start button and then click on network connection. Once you're on the network connection, you will have to go ahead and navigate to VPN section. And here you will have to go ahead and disable the VPN connection. In case if you have any VPN connection, go ahead and disable it for metered networks and also for the roaming. Once this is done, you may close this window and then check if your issue has been resolved. In case if your issue has been resolved, well and good, you don't need to try the next step. Now the next step is to go and check the delivery optimization settings for your Windows. To do this, you will have to do a right click on the start button and then click on setting. Once you're on the settings page, you will have to go ahead and click on Windows Update. Now, once you're on the Windows Update, on the right hand side, you will see an option for advanced option. Click on advanced option and then locate for delivery optimization under additional option. Click on it. Under this section, make sure you allow downloads from other devices is on, and also check the box which says allow downloads from device on local network. Under download option, also make sure you don't have any limit set for background or foreground. Make sure these options are unchecked, and same thing applies for your upload option. Make sure none of these options are checked. Once this is done, you may close this window, restart your computer, and then check if your issue has been resolved. In case if your issue has been resolved, well and good, you don't need to try the next step. Now the last step which you could try to get this issue resolved is to make sure you have your latest updates for your Windows. To do this, you can do a right click on the start button and then click on settings. Once you're on the settings, you may go ahead and click on Windows Update, and then on the right hand side, make sure you have your Windows up to date, and at the same time you can go ahead and check if you have any updates available by clicking on the check for the updates. So with this, what Windows will do is Windows will try to go ahead and check if there are any updates available. In case if there are any updates available, go ahead and install those updates, close this window, restart your computer, and then check if your issue has been resolved. So all these steps should resolve this issue. In case if you're still facing a problem, I would suggest you to leave me a comment in the comment section so that I can come up with a possible solution. I hope this video was useful. In case if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.